Hi, welcome back to Sunday School. In honor of Earth Day, I've chosen a book called In a Jar by Deborah Marcerio. Llewellyn was a collector. He collected things in jars. When he held a jar and peered inside, Llewellyn remembered all the wonderful things he had seen and done. He collected small, ordinary things like buttercups, feathers, and heart-shaped stones. One night, the sunset painted the sky the color of tart cherry syrup. Llewellyn ventured down to the shore with as many jars as he could carry, and a little girl named Evelyn was there too. Llewellyn scooped that cherry light into his jars, and when he was done, he gave one to Evelyn. Evelyn took the jar home, and to her surprise, it glowed through the night with the memory of that sunset. From then on, Llewellyn and Evelyn collected things together. They collected things hard to hold, like rainbows, the sound of the ocean, and the wind just before the snow falls. They collected things you might not think would even fit in a jar, but somehow they did. They collected the wonders of winter, the newness of spring, which is where we are now, and the long days and shadows of summer. What's your favorite season? Over time, their jars filled the walls of Llewellyn's house. A lot of jars, quite the collection. But one day, Evelyn had sad news. Her family was moving to a new town. Too soon, it was time to say goodbye. With Evelyn gone, Llewellyn's heart felt like an empty jar. One night, Llewellyn lay awake. Falling stars glittered against the dark sky, and he wondered if Evelyn could see them too. Llewellyn tiptoed out into the moonless night and collected the meteor shower in a jar. The next day he prepared a package from Llewellyn to Evelyn. When the box arrived and Evelyn opened the jar, the stars in the night sky fell around her. Evelyn knew just what to do. She collected the sounds, the crowds, and the bright night lights of her new home. I think she might live in the city. And sent them all to Llewellyn. Look at all he got when he opened up his jar. And so when the golden leaves of autumn began to fall once again, Llewellyn set out to collect a jar full for Evelyn. A little boy named Max was there too. Luckily, Llewellyn had brought an extra jar. So for our Earth Day activity, you can look at some of the links that we have associated with this lesson. And we hope that you will make a project and bring it into the church so that it can be posted for Earth Day celebration, which we will be having on the lawn on April 18th for people to come and do some art activities associated with Earth Day and to look at some of the projects that were brought in. Thanks.